What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and tonight we're back again with another podcast interview. Tonight we will be interviewing my boy Kevin from Back to the Retro Review. But before we get into that, if you are looking for quality cameras, make sure you guys check out my friends Nearstream. Nearstream has awesome cameras that are great for podcasting, YouTubing, streaming, whatever. You can even live stream straight from the cameras. They can operate as a webcam or a standalone camera by itself. These cameras are awesome. Make sure you guys check them out in the description of this video and any of the other tools that I have in the description and comments section. You guys already know we YouTubers don't make that much money, right? So of course you can support by clicking on anything down there. They are tools that I actually use. I'm not just talking about these things because I'm sponsored, because I'm not sponsored. I sponsor my own videos, meaning everything is out of my own pocket, right? So you can support by checking out any of those links in the description and comment section. Also, if you are a YouTuber that would like to get on the podcast, make sure you also check the description and comment section and send me an email so we can link up. Let's get into it. Okay guys, tonight we have our second guest of this YouTube podcast. Tonight we are blessed with the presence of my man Kevin from the YouTube channel Back to the Retro Review. What's up, Kevin?
Oh man, nothing much, just chilling.
Okay. And that's one of his channels. He's also a member of the Mod Squad. You guys make sure you check Kevin out. I'm gonna put his information up right here, and again, go check him out. So Kevin, you have been a YouTuber for how long exactly?
Oh man, I think I started my channel. Man, it's been several years. So I've been on YouTube for quite a while. I would say 8 to 10 years now.
8 to 10 years. Okay, so tell us, what is your YouTube channel about, and why exactly did you start creating content?
Well, Back to the Retro Review is my main channel. That is my personal channel, and I actually started that doing mystery box unboxings. That's
Okay.
how that channel started, and it evolved from there. And I wanted to do that to try to get information out on, what I was getting in these boxes, for people to see what is actually coming in those boxes and give them information on if they want to subscribe or not to a mystery subscription box.
Okay.
And that's kind of evolved from there to where at that point, once I got things rolling, I started to want to do movie reviews. But not just any movie reviews. I like older movies. I like movies from the 80s and 90s mainly. Those are my real passions, are those movies, and mainly comedies. So I got with a couple of my cousins and we started doing movie reviews, and now we're doing 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s movie reviews on Back to the Retro Review.
Okay, that sounds fun. Isn't, especially since you have like I said, you're doing it with family, isn't that fun?
It is. It can be, and it started with family. One of my cousins had to drop out for time issues, and we had a buddy that kind of took its place. So it's like family and a friend. So we just have fun on there. I also do tech reviews on there for budget podcasting. That has been my latest passion. What I always say when you're doing a YouTube channel is your channel is going to evolve. You're going to start doing one thing, and it's going to evolve into other things, because you kind of want to do things that you're passionate about. So my channel has evolved from now doing mystery box unboxings, to which I don't do anymore, to I still do the movie reviews, and now I'm doing budget podcasting tech reviews.
Okay. And that is how I think we met. I saw that you were doing a review on a microphone that I did a review on, and I think either you commented on my post or my video first, or I commented. I think you might have commented on mine first, and then I checked you out. And then, like, you do have some great review videos. I dove into it. I said, oh, he has a lot of different microphone videos. So how has that been? Do you enjoy testing microphones and podcast equipment out?
Oh man, it's my new passion is microphones. I'm actually sitting at my desk right now, and I have 11 microphones
Oh boy.
sitting on my desk right now. A mix of condensers and dynamics, and not one of them is over $100. Each one of these are under 100 because, like I said, A, I can't afford big budget items, but
Mm-hmm.
B, I also want to help people who are just now getting into the space and want a microphone that sounds good, it looks good, but is not going to break the bank.
Yeah. And then, like you said, there are so many microphones out there. You can test microphones for days. I also like testing microphones. It's just neat to see the differences in them. And when someone is doing the reviews, I agree. That can be very helpful for someone that's looking to buy something at that budget. So I think that's a great area to be in. Okay, so you also said you have another YouTube channel that you do with other people, right? The Mod Squad. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Correct. Yes, the Mod Squad that actually started from mystery boxes. I was getting these mystery boxes and doing unboxings, and one of them was from a box called the Bam Box. And they have a Facebook community, and I was in that community posting and talking about the box and just being very social in that community.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the moderators of that group reached out to me and asked me if I would like to be a moderator as well. So I was a moderator of the Bandbox Facebook community, and some of the moderators in that group decided to get together and form a entertainment type show on YouTube, and we called ourselves the Mod Squad because we were moderators.
Okay.
So it just sort of evolved from there. We are no longer associated with that mystery box, but we kept the name because we like it. I like the name, and we put a lot of effort into maintaining what we're doing. But it's sort of an entertainment more type show to where we have a movie show where we talk about movie news. We have a gamer show to where we talk about gamer news. A horror show to where we talk about, horror movies coming out, and we have a conversation show where we are now interviewing YouTube creators to sort of get to know them on a personal level, but in a lighthearted kind of way. And we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway.
Awesome. And I had the pleasure of being one of the people being interviewed on the Mod Squad, and I appreciate you guys for having me too. And anybody that haven't seen that interview, make sure you go check that out on Kevin's channel, the Mod Squad. So you are doing a lot on YouTube. You're doing a lot on YouTube. So would you say doing all this, is YouTube easy?
It depends. What I do is it's not easy. It's time consuming. Well, let me rephrase that. It is easy because it's something I'm passionate about, so I'm always looking at this stuff anyway. So getting the information out there is easy. It's just time consuming. Finding the time between family life and YouTube life, being a content creator, making sure that you're balancing both lives, because it is two separate lives. You definitely need to have that balance of family life and content creator life. So it's about finding that balance. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I wouldn't say it's hard either. So it's one of those things to where it may be daunting to anybody starting out. Like, it may seem like it could be overwhelming, but it's really about just getting in front of a camera and pressing play.
Okay, I like your perspective on that. You said, one of the key things you said to me was, It's easy because you enjoy it. Man, that right there says a lot. So if you are, for anybody that's watching, I would try to take away from that. If you're going to start YouTube, enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you will think it's easy too. I like your perspective on that. I like it. And speaking of balancing family and YouTube, we might as well ask that question. So how do you balance family and YouTube? What is your method behind the madness?
So the way I personally balance is I have my day job, but my day job ends around 2:30 in the afternoon. My wife uh, works until 5. So usually if I'm going to record, I'm going to record in that 2.5 hours that she's off work. I may go over a little, an hour or so, editing and getting things down, but I try to be out there in the living room, spending time with the family, my son and everybody in the living dinner together. I try to do that almost every day. It don't always work, but most of the days I am here with them. I get all my recording done for YouTube done in the afternoon.
Okay. So having a set time actually helps you out. Okay, so you give yourself this set amount of time each day. That is awesome, because you still have to spend time for family men like us, right? We still have to spend time for with our family. So I like that. You give yourself a set amount of time to do all of your recording. That's smart. I forgot to ask, because you do work with a team. I know so many people that do everything by themselves. With your channel, Back to the Retro Review, and the Mod Squad, has working with a team been easier than just doing everything on your own?
Absolutely not. No. It has its own unique set of challenges. Working with a team, it's easier because they own insight, own perspective, their own point of view. However, scheduling can be the difficult task. Like for me, I am in Texas, so I'm right in the middle of the country. On Back to the Retro Review, one of my cousins is in Florida, and the buddy is in California. So we range that whole spectrum of the timelines. And on the Mod Squad, it's almost the same thing. We got one in the Eastern, I'm in Central. And then we have who's actually in Hawaii. So it's nighttime here, and they're just waking up a lot of times. So getting that dynamic to where everybody is able to record at the same time, challenge that poses.
Gotcha. I didn't even think about it like that. If you guys are all spread out like that, I can imagine how that would be challenging to get everybody online at the same time to do a recording or video or go live. Oh man, I can imagine. Okay. So like you said, it got different challenges. Okay, another question for you. How do you stay consistent with your content? A lot of times people, have a hard time finding that balance, but I noticed that you actually stay consistent too. How do you do it?
For Mod Squad, when my consistency is the team, and we do have we have specific people on each show, so that's easy to manage because you just got a couple people, not everybody. On the Back to, when we do our movie reviews, that's really the only team that there is. I do the reviews, the mic reviews. I'm the only one doing. For the movie reviews, we actually bank those up. Like we're about 6 months ahead on movie reviews, to where we record to where we're stacked up to we press for time.
Okay. I like that. Having something in the bank. So like you said, you ahead of schedule by like 6 months. That means if you ever get like you don't have time to do one or the other, something is gonna get posted on the channel, right? I like that aspect of it. It sounds like you got it down packed though. So how many videos do like you try to post a week? Do you got a certain amount you guys try to post a week on each channel, or?
I do. Well, for the Mod Squad, we post the movie news on Mondays, the horror news on Wednesdays, the gamer news on Thursdays, and Saturday is our live day. And if we have a conversation show, sometimes we had a bank of those, but we've kind of went through them, so we're kind of catching up on those right now. So sometimes we may not have a conversation show, but that's more of a bonus show anyway for us on the Mod Squad.
Okay.
And as far as back to the retro review, I post Mondays. I have my movie reviews, and Thursdays I post my tech reviews. And my tech reviews I usually do the week before, if not earlier on that week, and I don't bank those because I don't really know what I have coming in sometimes. And I can always, do any sort of tech review. I can go to a Dollar Tree and pick up something cheap and do a review on it if I have to.
Okay. I was about to ask that. Being like a expert tech review, I do reviews on things too, but it's mainly just microphones and anything that I'm buying or I'm using at the moment. But how do you select like what you want to review? Is it only just with people that send you things, or you try to stay in a niche?
I try to stick within content creation, as far as something I would use myself here at my content podcasting desk. However, I have done like earbud reviews. I have done other things that I would not use here at my desk, but it's still a tech review. I may branch out into just general tech a lot of times.
Okay.
Mainly just for content. I mean, I don't always have to do podcast tech reviews, even though that's what I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
So like if I go and pick up an RGB headphone stand, I could do a review on that, and it's something that I could use, but probably won't.
Okay. All right. As a YouTuber, for anybody watching this that might be thinking about considering YouTube, what would you say is the hardest thing about YouTube?
The hardest thing for me is posting a video that I think is absolutely amazing and is not catching fire at all. It is a slow burn to anything, if it even catches at all. Yes. Because you think you're putting out one of the best videos ever, and no one is watching it, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yes.
So that is the hardest thing for me, and it can be deflating. My advice would be, don't get deflated. Keep going. Eventually, your content's going to catch on. There's a niche for everyone about podcasting. It could be about, working in your backyard. It could be about digging holes for all I care. There's a niche for everybody, and they will find it.
Yes, I agree with that. That is one of the hard things about YouTube. Like you said, you can have that perfect video that in your eyes that you spent time on, that the content is great. You did all of this stuff just to make this video, and then like you said, it doesn't catch. Nobody watches it. It can be very, very deflating. But I agree with you. What you said is you just got to keep going, right? You just got to keep going, because it's going to happen. Especially when you first start out.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I got a lot of subscribers. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it happens now. I could post a video that I'm like, okay, cool. This was a great idea. I want to try this out, and it could go nowhere, even with a lot of subscribers. Because at the end of the day, it's all about what is trending and what your audience, your core audience wants to see. Because I love to try new things. I'll try just to try to see,
Oh,
get the data from it, like if it trended well on my channel or not.
yeah,
Sometimes I'm like, oh, this was great, and it goes nowhere. So that's an ongoing thing
yeah,
that YouTubers will have to deal with.
exactly. I mean, I'll give you an example. I've gotten into microphone customization to where my mic, I have a couple microphones that nobody else has this look. Like I customized them myself. I documented how I did it. I'm like, this is going to be a great video because people love microphones and maybe they want to make it different. And crickets.
That's how it goes, though, man. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. I honestly think the YouTube algorithm, man, that thing, and for real, any algorithm. I'm about to get off track, but YouTube, I have just started to dive into like Instagram and TikTok, right? And I have been like on fire on Instagram. Like I have grown like 15,000 subscribers in less than 60 days. But how I do it is posting what everyone else posts. I'm not even creative. I see what's viral already and I straight post what everyone else has already posted. So that algorithm picks up and it shoots people up if they are already posting things that other people have posted. I honestly think YouTube has a similar algorithm. Like if you want to blow, you need to look at the competition that's already blown and make something not the same but similar, and you will go. But if you're completely new and you're not famous and you have a great idea and you put it out, a lot of times you won't go nowhere unless like you have some type of like fame already, or I don't know. It's just my what I've seen. Sometimes I have like out of the box ideas. I'm like, yes, and it doesn't go anywhere. And I think it's because, I don't know, people are typically used to seeing a certain type of thing. I don't know. Or the algorithm just likes what's already popular, and that's how it gauges your content. And if you're too new or you have something too new, I don't know, it doesn't pick up until you do it a bunch of times. And then it says, okay, all right, maybe we can find somebody that likes this type of thing. I don't know. I think the algorithm had to figure you out sometimes. But it's just my experience.
Oh yeah, it's definitely all over the place. I've had videos blow up that I did not think were going to blow up on my channel, and I've had videos that I thought were going to blow up and crickets. So it's crazy.
Yeah, YouTube is a different beast. But I know on those other platforms, all you gotta do is post where everybody else already posts. Your channel or the account will go crazy. I've been doing it on Instagram lately. Speaking of that, so do you do any other social media besides YouTube? Are you on Instagram, TikTok, or anything like that? And has it been fruitful?
I am on there, but I'm under a different name.
Gotcha.
I'm not under like my Back to the Retro or anything. It's more personal for me.
Gotcha.
No, as far as venturing out that way, no, I'm not.
Okay. All right. What do you like most about being a content creator?
Oh, that's easy, man. The content creation community. That is the best thing about being a content creator. There has not been one negative person I have met being a content creator. Everybody I've met has been absolutely amazing. I've made some great friends being a content creator, reaching out to me, whether it be other content creators, people who have watched my videos, reaching out, asking questions, having a dialogue with them, sort of getting to know them a little bit. Being a content creator is not just putting stuff out. It's basically it's a chat room. Basically, you're getting to know people. You're getting there's amazing people. That's all I can really say is getting to know people that have like-minded interests. Being a content creator, that's where I feel I have enjoyed it the most.
Okay. And that is admirable. because that's what YouTube and any social media platform is really, right? Is a place where people can interact and connect with each other, right? So that is admirable.
Exactly.
A lot of people get into, social media just strictly for, profits, especially talking about companies. And once people see that you can make money from YouTube, they're in it just for profits. Like you said, putting out that content, using AI to create something that they aren't even, might not even be like passionate about, but they're going to do it because there might be a hole in that niche and they think they can fill it. But it's admirable that you actually, care about the YouTube community and want to connect with others. Again, we wouldn't be talking right now if it wasn't for, the connections that can be made on YouTube, right?
That's very true.
We were just talking about money a little bit. So has YouTube been profitable for you?
No, YouTube hasn't really been that profitable. Like I said, when I first started this, I got in it because I enjoy it. I really need to probably look into making a little bit more profit from it, but I'm really not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and I look at it this way: I don't really want this to be a job. If I start seeing this as a job, I'm really gonna disdain it. Like, there's no job that I could ever have that I'm going to like because it's a job. So I don't really want this to feel like a job. So I probably should look into making some side money from it, maybe. I still feel like I need to grow a little bit more for that, but it hasn't been totally profitable. I've gotten some like free things from it to review and stuff, which is perfectly fine. I've saved money that way, and if they send it to me, that also gives me the opportunity to sell it. So, I mean, I can make a little bit, but I'm not getting a steady income from YouTube.
Okay. And again, that is admirable. You said you want to, just have YouTube to be a place where you can come and not feel like this is a job. You do it strictly because you like YouTube. You like
it is my straight up getaway.
Yeah. That is awesome. And I think creators like you, like what you're saying, people that aren't out for the money, they are the creators that typically go to the moon because you're genuine. So I think I think you could end up making a lot of money just because you are genuine. You are the definition of a YouTuber that's just a YouTuber. I like it. A lot of people, everyone, even myself included, like, we want that money, right? But you said even if you didn't make any money, you would still be good. That is awesome. The next question. So how do you define YouTube success?
Oh, I define it by the people I've met through YouTube. Like, my YouTube career is already a success because I've made some genuine friends through YouTube.
Awesome.
It's not about monetary. It's not about monetary gains. It's about friendships. It's about connections. It's about just growth in general as a person, and that's where I've gained is meeting new friends, meeting genuine good people, people that I consider brothers that I may never ever meet in real life, but I still consider them a brother through the connections I've made.
I love it, man. You're in it for the YouTube family. I love it, man. So what advice would you give to someone thinking about starting a YouTube channel or someone that has just started out? What advice would you give to them?
If you're thinking about it, just do it. Find you a webcam, find you a cheap mic, and hit play or hit record. Just do it. Don't think too much about it. Have something that you're going to record, have some content that you're going to record. Don't just hit it and have nothing, but actually have something to record and hit the record button. And if you're already in it, don't get discouraged if your videos aren't getting the views now. Keep at it, and you will slowly but surely see that growth.
Awesome. That is awesome. I agree with you. I agree with everything you said right there. just get into it and just keep it going. Before we get out of here, I would like to ask, do you have anything going on or anything that the viewers need to check out?
Just check out Back to the Retro Review every Monday and Thursday. New content drops. Check out the Mod Squad Network on YouTube. We got some great entertainment style shows, and we go live every Saturday with a giveaway. So all you got to do is be present for the giveaway, and you can win a cool little prize.
Awesome. And you guys definitely make sure you go and show my guy Kevin some love on both channels. Again, Kevin is genuine, and he actually is one of the few YouTubers that are in it just for the YouTube community. That deserves respect. So make sure you guys go check him out on his channels. So Kevin, I appreciate you stopping through and chatting it up with us, man.
Oh, not a problem, man. I enjoyed being here.
All right. Again, appreciate you stopping through.